Welcome back to another episode of Unhinged. My name is LJ. This motherfucker, stop cutting me off every time I say. Yeah, you went. You started to go. And you were making a noise.
Welcome to Unhinged. This is Casey Pryor.
You're a dick.
This is LJ Jones. We're gonna get started.
Oh, he introduced me too. That was friendly. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, what are we talking about? We've been texting for like 3 days. Hey, what are we talking about on this episode?
No, he's all
lying.
And then 3:30, and I'm like, I gotta record an hour and a half. Thought of nothing.
You haven't thought of nothing. It's been a shitty past couple days.
It's been very,
When I say shitty, it was not like bad days, just busy, tiring, exhausting days.
But back schedule things.
Our last two episodes were episodes with Lucy and Nicolette, which I thought were great. I thought they were hilarious.
Yeah, they were a good time.
Y'all on TikTok are reckless.
Y'all some assholes out there, man.
We're not going to get into it, but fuck each and every one of y'all. Except for the next comment.
Yeah, the next comments were nice. There were some that we felt like they shouldn't have been read by anybody.
They're just
unnecessarily very disrespectful.
To each other.
Yeah, to everybody. But that's that. People will be people.
People will be people. I hear a cat.
Yeah. Me too. Is that through our headphones? Through my microphone? So they can hear the cat.
Oh, yeah. The last couple episodes I could hear a cat. I mean, it's very faint. It's very faint. The other thing I wanted to ask you is, a couple weeks ago we talked about when we went to Molly's for your birthday. And I got you the Office What Do You Mean card game. My birthday's come and gone and I ain't got shit from you.
Yeah.
Wow. This is my brother, and I ain't get shit.
Did I? No, I got you something.
No, you
I thought about getting you something. I got to get it for you. And then your birthday went here and by. I was like, happy birthday.
Yeah, like 6 o'clock.
I did that on purpose.
No, you didn't. You forgot it first.
No, I didn't forget. I woke up and told Nicolette it was your birthday. She's like, oh yeah, I know. All right.
Yeah, she
texted you, and then I texted you, whatever, 6.
Nick texted me at like 8 a.m.
Yeah, when I woke up and told her.
But it's okay because I bought you that bottle that I haven't given you.
Yeah, you can keep it.
Shit, it's long gone now.
It's long. I was gonna say, and then we talked about how to get you anything, so I just decided to forget about it. You already happy birthday.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed it.
So glad I spent my money on me.
What's better than me spending it on you?
No, I spent. Listen, that game was like $35.
Where'd you get it?
Target.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm not complaining about $35. So every time I go into a topic change, I got some questions here for you.
Oh, you wrote them out. You had nothing.
Well, no. This is the one thing. So what is your favorite animal? You can think out loud. We don't need dead air.
I don't know. I got
Favorite animal.
Favorite animal.
Yeah. It could be anything. A koala bear. It could be a lemur.
A lemur, very specific.
I'm just trying to. Anything.
Koala's not that big.
Could be a dog.
Yeah.
Anything.
I don't know. I've never thought about it. I'm getting there. Give me a second.
He's like,
we're going through.
He says
there's a lot of animals out there.
He says animals. What is an animal?
I don't know animals.
Okay.
There's a lot.
A rhinoceros.
What?
A rhinoceros.
That's a cool animal.
Yeah. Lions.
Tigers.
Oh my! I hate us.
Oh, that was horrible.
That's the social clip. What is your favorite animal and why?
Favorite animal. I don't know. I have dogs, I have pets and stuff, but favorite animal, there's way too many animals out there to try to pick a specific. Let's go with lion.
A lion?
Yeah. King of the jungle.
King of the jungle, okay. So is that your reason why? Because they're kings?
Fierce.
Fierce. I'm writing your answers down, by the way.
All
right. Second favorite, and why?
Did you see that? You saw that. You saw that, right?
Yes, okay. And I'm so glad.
Plug up the nose. Right there. Thanks, Griffin. Drop the race in this place. God. All right. Second, right? I've always wanted a snake, so I'm gonna go with snake.
Ugh. Any specific kind of snake, or just a snake?
Probably a ball python.
I'm not writing all that. Snake, because I don't know how to spell it.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm glad you gave me permission. Why snake? Why?
I've always wanted one. I don't know. I always thought they were cool. Yeah, like I always thought snakes were cool when I was a kid and stuff, and most people were scared of them, and I tried to pick them up.
Okay,
so that's my reasoning, because I always wanted one.
But why are they cool?
I don't know. They eat like once a week. I think that's cool.
Okay.
That'd be great. It saves so much time.
All right, and your third favorite animal? Dig deep.
I'm trying.
This is I
forget what it's called.
This is the home stretch.
There's this little animal that I forgot what it's called. I learned about it. I learned about it a couple months ago on the TikTok. It's like a little shrimp or a crab or something, and its pinchers can shoot like a subsonic sound and kill its prey. It's a pretty cool animal, and I want to pick that one. I forget what it's called. It's like a pincher shrimp or something.
So we'll say just crab for...
It's either a shrimp or a crab. It's some small creature that can kill its prey by shooting sonic. Because it shoots sonic.
So your reasoning is...
It can shoot and kill its prey.
Okay, because it can kill its prey.
By shooting.
I love that answer. Because of what it brings me. Okay, are you ready to...
You got, 3, is that it? 3?
That's it. All right. So there's this study that a university has done. I can't remember if it was like Oxford or Princeton, but the study is this. Your favorite animal, your number one favorite animal, represents how the world sees you.
Okay.
So according to you, the world sees you as a lion.
Fierce.
You're a king.
Fierce lion.
You're fierce. Is that how the world sees you? It might be true.
Is the last one like what you really
No, wait. I don't even know what you said. Funny. But second favorite, how you see yourself. You said snake, and the only reasoning you gave is cool.
I mean, yeah.
You view yourself as cool.
Cool. Okay.
All right, and your third favorite represents what you look for in a partner. So what you look for in a partner is someone who can kill its prey. You.
That's pretty funny.
That's nice. So Nicolette, you're a crab.
She's my lobster.
I love it.
Hope y'all got that one. If you didn't,
unsubscribe.
Yeah.
We don't want you.
Go watch Friends. Have a good time.
So that's the end of the podcast because that's all we have.
That's all we had planned.
No, I'm kidding. No, it is all we had planned, but that's not the end because now we're just like a high school paper. We're just gonna bullshit our way through.
We did that a lot in high school, didn't we?
Bullshit?
Yeah, on papers and stuff. Papers.
We still just bullshit everything.
Oh yeah. Goodbye. Make it look like it's good.
But we're pretty good at it.
I remember I used to cheat in high school.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but I cheated. So if any of our teachers go back and see this, because I know a few have seen some clips and stuff.
Well, one of the teachers from Grace who wasn't your teacher watches every episode.
I didn't cheat a lot in Grace, so that's okay with me. And I actually got really good grades in Grace and didn't cheat. And I got great grades.
But one of our favorite teachers, I think, watches weekly.
Oh.
Mrs. Williams. Hi, Carmen.
You got some brownies?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Ooey gooey brownies, man.
Can you bring some ooey gooey brownies back?
When's the last time I had those? Because you had them more recently than I had.
Yeah, she brought me some last year.
Yeah. But before that, probably had to be. I mean, it was after. I think it was like after graduation at some point. I had some.
Really?
So through something, I had some of her ooey gooey brownies. But anyway, so these ooey gooey brownies. I don't even remember what she told us, like what she used to put in them, but like marshmallows and stuff she would add, and marshmallow fluff. I think
it's a wonder that we're not diabetic.
No, it is. Every bite, and just marshmallowy chocolate deliciousness.
Very gooey.
Yeah, she had us hooked since what? 7th, 8th grade.
7th, 8th grade.
She'd bring them in. Yeah, she'd bring them in every couple weeks.
Yeah, we had to earn them.
Yeah, we did. There was like a point system or something. I don't remember.
I think it was grades.
Not bad.
Yeah. But, so, what were you saying about cheating?
Oh, yeah, cheating. I didn't cheat much at Grace, but Elfers, that's what I would do in English class. The Papermate, like half see-through dark gray pens. So they're like kind of transparent. You can kind of see through them. So if you take a note card and just one line of the note card, which is just the width, and you cut it, you write your answers on that piece of paper. You take out the back of the pen, you shove it in the pen, and you can have answers full 360 in this pen, and then you just flip your pen, and then you know.
Yeah.
As long as you knew the guidelines of the test and you knew it, and you had to work. Well, the thing was like I would learn most of the answers while I was preparing to cheat. Which
That's
is the
what
worst
our teachers used to tell us.
Yeah, the teachers were like, "Why are you trying to cheat? Like you're trying to write. Yeah, you're studying while you're cheating." And that half the time that worked, but yeah, I would do that sometimes when I didn't feel like studying, and then it took about the same amount of time as studying though, so it's not worth it.
So kids, if you're listening,
yeah,
don't cheat.
Sure is.
My favorite cheating story actually doesn't involve me or you. It involves the one and only Joey Loreno.
Joey Loreno. Oh man, I remember this one.
Yeah, so we're in Bible class, which was the most infamous place to cheat. People would cheat on their verse quizzes, and it was bad. I'm sorry, Mr. Gochi. I didn't cheat though, ever. But Joey in Bible.
I flashback of, hey Casey, give me that note card. Why? I forgot the Bible verse. All right, because I had it under my hand on the desk, cheating myself. That's about you. What do you mean you didn't cheat?
Yeah, there's kids. My kids are what?
Bad.
Terrible. So there's cheating's bad. But there's smart ways to cheat, and then there's dumb ways to cheat.
Very dumb ways to cheat.
Joey was very stupid. I'll send it to him. Joey was very stupid in how he cheated. This is not a personal attack. But Joey... so he was sitting, I think the second seat in a row. And I forget who was behind
them. They were singular chairs in
singular
rows.
desks in rows.
Aisles from front to back.
And probably 6 seats in a row.
Yeah.
He was in the second, and I forget who it was behind him, but it was an intelligent person.
More intelligent.
It was somebody who put forth an effort.
Yeah, someone who would get a good grade on this, whatever he was cheating on.
So Joey, I don't really have the room to do it here, but he turned around as if he was cracking
your
back.
Y'all remember the desks? You crack your back. We had those. So he'd crack and then he'd turn.
But
he would turn so
drastically.
drastically.
But he didn't just it wasn't a quick glance. He was completely like this,
and
this.
Whispering
No, not even that. He was just he would sit there for 60 seconds just looking at the paper,
studying their paper, and then turn around and write his notes.
And our Bible teacher, Mr. G, noticed this because he was doing it for every question.
Yeah.
How often can you crack your back in 3 minutes? So Mr. Gochi just quietly walked over and just stood right in front of his desk. And when Joey,
as he was turned around.
Yeah, as he was turned around. And then when Joey turned around back to face the front of the class, he jumped. And Mr. Gochi was like, "What you doing, Joe?" He's like, "Oh, no, I was cracking my back." And Mr. Gochi was like, No, you weren't." He's like, "No, absolutely, I was cracking my back." And then
the stupidity of, did you think you could get away with it?
It was there.
It was everyone in the class saw it.
Everybody.
Everyone knew, was oh yeah, Joey probably got an 80 because he cheated, but he was turned around so he couldn't see it.
While we're on the subject of Joey, one of my favorite high school stories comes from Joey.
Yeah.
We were in Mr. Gochi's room, but I can't remember what class it was. It was one where there was only a few of us. Economics. So it was you, me, Joey, Dylan, Jessica, Angel. Huh?
Had to be economics or something.
No, that Mr. Williams taught that.
Dave Ramsey then.
It might have been the financial course. So Mr. Gochi was our teacher, but he was also vice principal. And so he had to go handle a disciplinary action. And so we had doors in the walls for that connect the classrooms. Mm-hmm. So we had our English teacher. Standing there just watching the class until he got back, and we're all just kind of talking to ourselves while she's teaching her class from the doorway. And Joey leans over to me, Casey, and Dylan and Jessica, and he's like, "Yo, I think she got a boob job." Do you remember this? You remember this? He's like, "Yo, I think she got a boob job." And I remember you, me, and Dylan in sync said, "No, don't do it." He's like, "I'm gonna ask her." We're like, "No."
Because we knew the statement that he made to us was him saying, "I'm gonna ask if she did." Yeah. It wasn't, "Oh, I think she did." It was like, "I'm gonna ask her." We knew that right off the bat. Yeah. And then he goes, "I'm gonna ask her."
And then he said, "Hey, Miss," I'm not gonna say her name. "Hey, Mrs. So-and-so," and she's like, "Yeah, Joey." He's like, "Good question." She's like, "What?"
I forgot that he did that.
She says, "What?" He's like, "Did you get a boob job?" And she's like, "Joey, that is not appropriate." And he said, "Well, I'm..."
So, yes.
he said, "There is something drastically different since before Christmas break."
Was it Christmas break?
Yeah. And then she's like, "I cannot believe you're asking me this." And he's like, "You either got a boob job or you're pregnant, so which is it?" And we're like... What?
Just got some balls.
Yo, I love him. He's an asshole. That, we were dying. I wonder...
Crazy joke.
I know he got pulled. I wonder what his trouble was, because I can't remember.
I don't know.
How did you have to get in trouble for that?
Yeah, you got in trouble for that, for sure.
We found out later on that she did actually have a boob job.
Yeah, she did.
That's besides the point.
Yeah.
The school couldn't know that because it's a Christian school, and apparently it's sinful.
But
it's not.
Obvious as hell.
Oh, bro.
So, how could... Okay, no.
I don't want to keep talking about our teachers' boobs.
Yeah. You put it that way. Absolutely not. All right.
That was...
Griff, where are we in for time? That a good spot to end? Got you.
You go so close into the mic to laugh.
I was you.
You did it again. You dropped it. No, man.
That's funny.
Are there any other stories that we haven't shared from school? All right, so Casey and I went to Christian school together. This is what we've been talking about. But we also went to Bible college together for 1 year. But Griffin and I also went to a separate Bible college together.
That's true.
And I'm sure that we have some
that
shit.
Y'all did that.
We got some shit to talk about.
Yeah.
There's one person and I don't even know if you remember this. There's this one girl that was in our friend group. And she was great. She was funny. She was a cool girl. Strange. You know what I'm talking about?
They were all strange, but yes, I know you're
Strange. You know what I'm talking about? That one. That one. Yeah.
But I know you're talking about.
Strange girl. Second semester, new kid came in. That was he was also weird. They started dating. But then they started disappearing during class, and we had chapel twice a week, and we were talking to her one day at lunch, and we're like...
Griffin just figured out what the story was.
We're like...
We were bent over laughing.
We're like, "Hey, yo, where have you guys been?"
I remember this.
And I kid you not, looked us in the eye, you, me, Ryan Madison, and Jesse, looked us in the eye and said, "Oh, we've been fucking in the woods."
No!
It's in the woods!
We've been fucking in the woods.
Jesus.
No, but they would
That's
be
hilarious.
messing around. They'd be fooling around in classes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it was disgusting.
Wow.
And we're all just like...
Mind you,
what are you doing here?
Christian college classes.
God.
That's
Where
why
does
it's so
messing around in class, what story does that make you think of? It wasn't class, but it was the church van.
Oh, jeez. Kid, I almost dropped it. Should I? Yeah, no.
Well, no, we won't drop names. But Griffin.
But no, a friend of ours, it was how old were we?
He was 14.
14.
You're the same age.
So
I was 15.
the youth group that happened on Wednesday nights, there was a van that would go around and pick up the kids that their parents couldn't drive them at the time, but at the start and the finish, they'd take them back and forth. So, and it was a 16-passenger van, so at times it was packed full with kids, and someone would drive all the kids home after youth group and whatnot, just they were local in the area. And this friend of ours decided to sit all the way in the back seat with a female friend of his own that was the same youngness of age of him. And
youngness of age.
I didn't know her. Yeah.
What?
I was just saying that they were both very young.
He was the same youngness of age as him.
They
do you remember what they did? Because I do.
Yeah. Go ahead. I do.
He got a blowjob.
Yeah.
In the back of the church
van.
of
the church youth van. On the way to or from? Or both?
The way it happened multiple times, but the way from.
It did, yeah. Multiple times before it came out as a story, but before we knew about it, and then we're like, "What the?" And no, before the church knew about it.
Before it came out,
and then.
That was messed up.
And then I believe neither of them were allowed to ride in the church van again.
Not together.
I think they made them stay in the front seat, actually, which is what happened.
Like very separate.
Very separate in the front, in the back, like completely separate.
We're just letting the world know how corrupt, not necessarily the church is, but how the people
things that go on in and around the church.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, so, any other Trinity stories come to mind?
Apparently, I think this is after you left, that some people got caught having a three-way in the dorm shower.
No way. Dang. It's not even a big college either.
No, there's like 7 people.
Everybody knows everybody.
Yo, who was with Fritz?
Say it again?
Who was with Fritz?
No.
It had to have been Fritz.
Oh, man.
Man, I don't know, dude. Like, there's some wild stories, though. But I can't remember. I think this was before. Did you have a Coach Woodcock while you were at Grace?
No. What kind of name is that? Oh my gosh.
So, this was before you came.
A given name when he started working for the church?
He was brand new. He was brand new this year. My 7th grade year, I think it must have been. And
you were only there for a year then?
Yeah. Oh, no, he was not there for a year. So he was an ass. Like, nobody liked him. He was just a dick to everybody. No, it had to have been 6th grade because we had Coach McCarthy in 7th. Anyway, he was caught. So let me just... The way the cafeteria is set up is the cafeteria is in the gym. Yeah. So you have the basketball court.
Big gymnasium, basketball court, and then there's enough walking on the side, and that's where they have
that's where the tables are, and then there's a big stage for them to do like youth group or church or plays or graduation at.
Like that, yeah.
Now, it was before any of the kids had went into the cafeteria, but the lunch person had went in to start getting stuff ready, and they're like, I hear something. So they went exploring, and they found Coach Woodcock and the kindergarten teacher fucking on the other side of the gym, or on the other side of the stage.
No way.
The kindergarten teacher's son was in my class.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
They were both gone the following day.
Yeah, I was going to say. Goodness. Good times. Some people.
Good times for some people.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know what? I think that is a good place to end it. Just a lot of sex today.
Yeah. There's a lot of sex talk today. Let's clear that up. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. All right, I'm going to call it. See you next week.
You want to come over?
No. A good spot. A good spot.